Hello, hello, hello. We have some very exciting mathematics for you today. This is the productivity maximization of urbanization of the Arkology. So this is your density multiplier based on the Arkology floor height. You have a starting ratio of 1 because I'm going to let you in on a really hot mathematical secret right now. If you don't know the mathematical value for something, you just set it as 1. And everything else will naturally become relative to it, thanks to the theory of relativity. Yay! So, your starting revenue is just 1, quite simply. And this is percentages based on, I believe, average McDonald's franchise. So they have 25% fixed costs, 26% employee costs, 35% paper and food costs or variable product costs, and then they have a 14% total profit because you have 1 minus 0.86. So with the density multiplier, you take the square root of the density multiplier and then you multiply it by 2/3 because the bicycle speed, the commute speed is lower in Arkology, and you can get your increased revenue due to population density increases and distance increases and commute speed increases, which works out to be 5.66 if you do all that math. And then over here we have our Arkology reductions. So our fixed costs go down by about 30% due to property taxes and utilities. Then you have employee costs, which would be down 15% due to no payroll tax. So your employee costs drop 15%. And then your product costs drop 25%. Because of improved logistics and improved freight and improved shipping. So your revenue you just get from here, you add up these 3 and you get 5.2, and your total profit works out to be 0.46. Now, one thing I did not cover, your employee costs. Assume you have double the employees, because you have much more customers. You have 5.6 times more customers. So assume you need about double the employees. But if you think about it, that is 2.8? So that's 2.8 times more productivity for your employees with lower fixed costs over normal society. And your variable product costs get multiplied by 5.6 because you're selling 5.6 times more products. But it has this 25% decrease on that. So you add them all up, you have 0.46 over. And this also, you can have a wage multiplier. This is the big one. You can adjust your wage multiplier to get your profit into a reasonable range. So this is how much you can increase your wages of your workers and still have 229% higher profit. Incredible. Now, if these people, let's say this is McDonald's or whatever, Starbucks, whatever, if they're making $15 an hour, that 8 times wage multiplier equals $120 an hour. Working in Arkology. Now you're going to have a steady line of people. It's going to be quite busy. It's going to be very urban, right? Very crowded. But $120 an hour. So this just shows, this mathematics shows. Oh, and then right here you have your wages to profit ratio. So what this says is for every dollar of profit the company earns, they are paying out $7.7 worth of wages. So I'm just going to play with these variables a little bit for everyone. Let's say you want 9 stories because 15 is a little just too high. See, now you're getting less revenue, less customers, and you have a negative profit here. So you have to tone down the wage multiplier. Oh, but look, now at $72 an hour, you still have a decent profit. You get 7. Oh, no, it's 0. Maybe 6.5. So you go from $96 an hour down to $78 an hour. Still very, very impressive. Let's say, just based on your industry, based on your service, you have to hire more employees. So you need a 3 times multiplier. Unfortunately, this will bring your wage multiplier down to about 4.5. No, we'll say 4. 4.25. Yeah, around there is good. So now if you have to have a 3 times employee multiplier, you're only looking at $50 an hour. Still very, very impressive. So once again, if you haven't seen my previous video, I'll link it in the description, of unionization potential, service worker unionization potential. This is all possible because we are maximizing the worker productivity. We are maximizing the store productivity. So if your job, if you only have customers 10% of the time or 20% of the time, then you can be 5 times more productive. And if you have 3 people working the store, it increases your productivity more than 3x. It could do like 5 or 6x. So but if those 3 people don't have that steady stream of customers, then you're just wasting money by staring at the wall, and you can't get this high wage because you just don't have, the company just doesn't have the revenue. They don't have the heads walking through the door. So yeah, this is just showing you really what kind of wages you can expect in Arkology. We're talking $50 to $100 an hour potentially, and you'll get worked pretty hard. But goddamn, if you have an 8-hour shift at $100 an hour, wow, that's like 4 months rent in one shift. Potentially. If we can get rent down to $200 a month, you will be earning 4 months rent in one day. Wow. That is really, really incredible. So yeah, I will link the description for the other video. It's only $30 an hour in the other video. But this really shows what is possible from urbanization, the increasing productivity from urbanization, and then that productivity reflects into higher wages. And you can crank this up, let's say 24. You're at 7 now. Look at this. You have, even with 3 times the employees, let's say 3 times 5. Or no, we'll say 4 because you don't want to get... We can stick it at 3. Why not? Let's go big here. Oh, no, not quite 8. 7.5. Still only 90. It's at 96 before. Oh, because I'm going from 2 to 3. So if this is a 2, we can get up there. 120. Oh, no. 132. This is, you would be very busy though with only a 2x employee multiplier. Anyway, you could even add another variable on here to multiply the revenue. So you have your price increase your price by 20%, increase the revenue by 20%. And then We could just do it right now, actually. Let's say 25%. Label that a variable. And then we do multiply by 1 plus. So there we go. Yeah, so now you're looking at ooh, 168. Ooh. Just from a 25% price increase. And then you could just add your math for an 8-hour shift, which would be over $1,000. No income tax. Oh man, you'd be very busy though with the just two people. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up now. Very exciting math. I'll leave this one in the video description too. Why not? Thank you and have a nice day.
It's over. Nobody wins.
If you want to see a new and better world come to fruition, as I do, then like, share, and subscribe. You can find an incredible amount of math, knowledge, and 3D renders by clicking on the channel name. And remember, we need you to help spread this vision across the internet for all to see and become familiar with. Let us build this new world together.